Welcome back to Midco Sports Tonight. I'm Alex Seinert, joined as always on Mondays by the head coach of UND Hockey, Brad Berry. And Brad, your team coming off your first NCHC sweep of the season. Congrats again on the big couple of wins over Western Michigan. Didn't come easy, but the team found a way to get the job done both nights.
Yeah, you know what, they did a good job, and obviously getting a sweep is critical this time of year, trying to build your consistency going forward for the second half. So it's nice. That's our last two games at home before the Christmas break, and it's a nice way to end it.
Yeah, Friday night, things got started on the right foot for you right off the bat. A couple of power plays early, and your team took advantage. Austin Paganski leading the way with two big power play goals in that first period.
Yeah, that was critical. You know, obviously we've been talking about our starts and trying to find a way to get on the board instead of chase games, and no better guy than Austin Paganski to get us going. I know it's been coming tough for him offensively, but you know what? He's been doing the right things and working hard, and it's nice to see him have a little bit of success.
Yeah, that was part of a wild 5-goal opening 20 minutes. We've seen most of the games this season your team has played in has been a little more tight-knit, a little more cagey. Different case, pretty wide open in the first 20.
Yeah, it was going back and forth, and you know what? We played a Western Michigan team that's hard and heavy, but they have a lot of skill and a lot of speed, and they used it. And you know, it was a little bit of a track meet going up and down the ice a lot, and there were some more chances either way, and you saw that in the first period.
Yeah, Colin Adams gave you a 4-2 lead midway through the second. Things got tight down the stretch. A couple of penalties on your team. They get one back. 6-on-3 with a couple of seconds left. What are you thinking on the bench as this one winds down?
Well, I think when there's just a little bit of time left on the clock, you want to win the draw and get it clear. And we won the draw, but they got the puck to the front of the net. But our three guys did a good job of battling. And in the play before, Rhett Gardner and Bass made a great play to exit the zone. So again, it's a great job by our guys, our killers, and found a way to get it done.
Yeah, Johnny Simonson with that big face-off win with 4 seconds left to preserve the 4-3 victory. You won the game. You lost a couple of more players to injury during that contest. You weren't really sure if you were going to have 18 guys to throw on the ice on Saturday night.
Yeah, we're right down to the number, and you know, when you're down to the number, guys that are playing out of position too. So you know, that's the beauty of North Dakota mentality, is they find a way and they accept the role that they're given any given night, and again, they did on Saturday.
Yeah, this team certainly stepped up. Again, Nick Jones coming back from illness, slotted into the lineup, got you a big goal in the second period in that game. Over the first 2 periods, really, again, after all the fireworks we saw on Friday, it felt like maybe both teams were a little worn out from the physical battle. Was that maybe a little bit of the case in Game 2?
Yeah, I think so. You know, obviously when you play a hard physical game on Friday night and then a quick turnaround coming Saturday, you try to use as much gas in the tank that you can. Our guys emptied the tank on Saturday night, and that's what happens when you play a hard physical team like Western Michigan. So again, that's NCHC hockey.
Tied at 1 apiece after 2, you send out that big line of Josh Rieger and Cole Smith and Johnny Simonson to start the third. Only took them 7 seconds to give you the advantage. What did you say to those guys coming off the bench?
Well, you know, obviously when you win a draw, you have set plays to try to execute. It looked like we lost the draw, but you know, in the situations when you lose the draw, you always want the wingers to dig in and try to get possession of the puck. And on the play, Josh Rieger just punched the puck ahead, and then Cole Smith just used his speed to get around the defenseman and made a great play to get us going. So that was a huge goal of the game.
Yeah, that really swung the momentum back in your favor. After Nick had scored on the other side of intermission, you scored twice more to get the 4-1 win on Saturday to complete the sweep. We got to mention Cam Johnson, who came back this weekend. Big for you all series in getting these 2 victories.
Yeah, you can't say enough about Cam. You know, it's tough. You know, you're out for 4 weeks and you come back in, and it's like he never missed a beat, and he came in and he did a great job for us. And you know, it was one of those things on Friday night, when you don't play for 4 weeks, you always worry about, can you play back-to-back, especially as a goaltender. And he had no reservation at all. So again, like I said, it goes to his mentality, and you know, he's a big key member of our team.
Yeah, 6 points against Western Michigan put you now just a point behind the team you're going to play next in the NCHC standings. A huge series coming up to finish out the first half against St. Cloud State. This is a Husky team that's scoring over 4.5 goals a game this season, number 2 in the country. What have they got that makes them different from a team that you beat 5 out of 6 times last season?
Well, I think experience. You know, last year they were pretty young, and you know, those guys grew as a team, and now they're all together. They didn't lose anybody up front, as far as offensively, and they got an experienced D-corps. But you know what? We played a Western Michigan team that was fast and high offensive team too, and we have to do the things that we do. And I think we're very good defensively, strong defensively. We have that mindset, and we'll get our offense if we play good defensively. So again, it's not about changing a whole lot about what we do. It's just making sure that we're dialed in and ready to play a series like we did against Western Michigan.
Just playing more North Dakota hockey coming up this weekend against the Huskies.
Absolutely.
Big series Friday and Saturday at the Herb Brooks National Hockey Center. Coach, thanks as always for the time. Best of luck this weekend against St. Cloud State.
Thanks, Alex.
Brad Berry. Kelly, back to you.
All right, great stuff. Thank you so much, Alex. And next on the show, it's our Monday special. Athlete tweets are coming your way on Midco Sports Tonight.
Midco Sports Tonight, presented by Avera Orthopedics.